All right. Welcome to Old Boney Mountain Hot Sauce Grotto's Tasting Notes, where every Wednesday evening at 7 o'clock, we get to try great tasting sauces from around the world. I'm Jeff.
I'm Chanda. We're with Old Boney Mountain Foundation for Kids, where we're investing in the future of local youth who are striving to overcome hardships and become inspired adults. So we are here for our cause and for the hot sauce community.
Yep, and stay tuned. At the end of this show, you get to find out how you can be a part of Tasting Notes.
Yep. Okay.
And we got pizza day.
Today we have pizza from Pizza Twist, which if you are local or near to Newbury Park, they just opened their off of Wendy in the plaza with waffle experience and Mama's hummus, that whole thing.
Shout out
to everybody over there, I guess.
Yeah.
So
Absolutely.
Pizza Twist, first time trying it. They've got over, I think, 30 toppings to try from. They've got gluten-free options, deep dish pizza options, all kinds of stuff. So far, good experience.
And I'm getting I know we got the grab bag, but I'm getting pumped for Newbury Park high school football season. It starts on the 18th. Be there. It's home game, Newbury Park. I don't even know who they're playing right now off the top of my head.
I know. I feel like I saw it too.
Yeah.
Bad fans.
Hey, we're going to go watch QB High in action.
Yep. Here we go.
Why is it QB High? We'll talk about that some other time.
Okay.
I got my hot sauce shirt on too.
I have Tarantula Hill today. If you guys were there, they were our hosts for the Hot Summer Night fundraiser, which was the finale to the Hot Summer Night International Hot Sauce Competition for 2023. They were amazing. We had a great time.
We had a blast.
Awesome. Yeah, it was great. They were great. So great beer, great food.
They even have great hot sauce.
They do. It's true. They entered this year too.
Yeah. Underwood Ranches makes their sauces.
Yes, they do. Okay.
All right.
Number one. Oh, what's this? Blue Jack sauce barbecue.
Now we're talking. You know who that's?
I never would have known that bottle.
It's not because it says Blue Jack, but it's the Dragon Octurian.
Oh yeah.
From Octodurian from Switzerland.
It's a cool bottle.
Yeah.
We've never seen these. That's awesome. Ooh, and whiskey? What? Okay. Ow. I'm trying. Okay. Ooh, a verde. It's the Barbaro Mojo. Yeah.
Yeah. They've been in
Jalapeno.
a couple years. They're really good sauce makers. We're lucky to have them, and we're lucky to get them on the stage here.
We have.
I love this label, guys.
Splintered Dirty Blues.
This is one of my
another blueberry.
One of my favorites.
Right,
one of my favorite labels.
Last one, make it good. Loki Mythos.
All right.
Jalapeno. All right, you get to put those in order.
All right.
This is cool. It's like a blueberry verde day.
Yeah. I'm thinking they're all pretty mellow.
Okay.
I'm not looking at too much heat.
Okay.
I will put this one down here. This is what I'm going to say.
Okay.
But I really don't think we're going to get a lot of heat today.
Okay.
But we'll see.
All right. Cool. Let's show them the labels.
All right. Let's do it.
So the pizza that we are tasting on today is a deep dish cheese pepperoni mushroom. So I'm curious to see how that plays with blueberry and verde. We need more cups, I think.
Gosh.
Oh, good. Always prepared.
All right, man. Love in Switzerland. We had two companies entered it from Switzerland this year, Pot Uno's.
And I think they were on the live stream too. One of them, right? Maybe not. I'm making that up.
I don't know.
I feel like they were watching the awards or one of the something or other.
Nice texture there. I actually got to kind of go through all of these sauces as far as the competition goes, and they had some that I believe were top 5 in my humble opinion. So. All right, Splintered.
Your personal.
Splintered sauce, Dirty Blues.
I like their logo.
I like their logo. I love this label because I like blues and jazz, different things like that. And look at this. Look at this guy. Can you see it?
Yeah, it tilted. It's in the light a little bit. There you go. Yeah.
Cool label. Mythos has some cool labels too. They're very thematic and really precise and different.
Very cool.
They have a big lineup, really good sauces. They average very high in the scoring tier.
I was on a huge Verde kick a couple years ago where I mean, maybe it was more than a couple of years now that I think about it, but there was 1 year of judging where I was just like, give me all of the Verde sauces, and I wanted it. If I were to just very, very, what's the word? Just bluntly put my go-to Verde, it would be like the roasted peppers, super smooth, little heat from like a jalapeno serrano. But there are always sauces that are outside of that box that are delicious.
Right.
That surprise you.
I think we're going opposite direction.
And then I think what happened was 1 year, well, I had a lot of those pickle-based sauces entered the competition.
Yeah.
So I never knew if I was going to get
you thought you were going to get it.
And I just take like a big spoonful and surprise. So I had to adapt my thought process for a minute, but
always get exposed.
You just don't know. You don't know what you're going to get, especially blind judging. All right, cool. So let's see what we got here. Number one. All right,
let's go with the barbecue.
Do you want to try reading ingredients? Or is that kidding? No, never mind. Some of those labels are too small.
I can barely see the label.
I got it. Okay. I think I really botched it on last week's episode.
All right, let's listen up here.
Guess what? Not reading it because it's not in English. I can guess.
Oh.
I'm seeing possibly, and I hope if anybody is watching this that can read this label, you can correct me online. Well, okay, I'm guessing.
You're gonna try?
So something. I don't even know. Something. Ginger. Something. Hummus. What is that? That's something. Oh man, Jack Daniels.
Okay.
Cumin, paprika, ketchup, vinegar, balsamic, Worcestershire.
Smells good.
That's all I got.
All right.
And I'm so sorry. You'll have to go and check them out to get the actual ingredients because I'm not worldly enough to speak more than a couple languages. So
shout out to Switzerland, though. We love you. We love the other countries participating, and it can be to great benefit to you, even though most of you don't sell in the United States. One of the things I do want to point out is that if you have trouble getting it in the competition because it's hard to get stuff to the United States, just send it along with somebody who's going to the United States and then have them send it from here.
Perfect. Smells really good, even on the pizza. You get like that berry whiskey.
I like it. Last week we tried a sauce totally different, barbecue sauce.
I want to eat it with
the pineapple one, I think. This week, totally different, but
it gets a little lost on my pizza though. It smells so good though. It reminds me of Montana. I don't know why. I think it's because I drank whiskey and had huckleberry everything, and so maybe that's like kind of like the cousin to what this sauce is.
I like it.
It's the American cousin to.
I remember this sauce company had some really cool labels. There's this one elixir that had this cool portrait of a lady on it that you guys just got to check it out. Go to their website and check out their labels. There's a whole bunch of different types of labels, different sizes of bottles, completely different sauce company.
So this one's very mild. I don't usually prefer chunks in my barbecue sauce. I like a really, really silky, smooth, sticky sauce, but I actually enjoy this a lot. It's balanced nicely.
Would you say, Chanda, that in general, I mean, obviously, I think after the competition, we look back and a lot of the sauces that win, which has been Rivera's for the most part, TD's, some other ones in the past, they always have a little bit more heat in them.
I was just gonna say this one I think could. I personally like heat in it.
Yeah.
And so if maybe there was a variation of this sauce, you've got your mild, and if you did one with heat, that slow smoky heat that would sneak up on you, I think that would go so well with the blueberry and the whiskey.
And they do actually. They have two other barbecue sauces.
Because that is
one of them
it's
is
such a cool flavor.
Same base, but it has added peppers, and that one is a good one.
It tastes very like crafted. You know, it doesn't taste like it's some assembly line sauce trying to give you a unique flavor.
Yeah.
And those are sometimes the sauces that beat out the other sauces. Like I think it was People's Choice a few years ago. It was more of like a teriyaki-ish soy-based sauce that won.
Yeah. Well, there was Memphis Mop from Barbecue Buddha. There's TD's Brew and Barbecue.
Well, I mean, in the hot sauce portion.
Oh, okay.
And for me, I was like, what? No, like I want like a traditional hot sauce to win, you know. Yeah. But everybody just thought it was such a cool spin on a hot sauce.
Yeah, that was.
And so I think that this is that sauce that could do that.
Mm-hmm.
But I think historically there needs to be a little more heat when you're lining it up in that competition. Unless our barbecue sauce grew into a mild, medium, hot.
Right.
So, yeah. But I really like that consistency, and it's not overly blueberried. It's not overly whiskeyed, and it's not, I think that the way that they used a tomato possible base in there was to keep it in the barbecue sauce lane.
Yeah.
I thought it's good.
All right. Moving on. Splintered Dirty Blues. Here you go.
More blue. Yeah. Okay. So we've got, it says on the front, blueberry Carolina Reaper hot sauce. So we'll see how Reapered it is. Blueberries, apple cider vinegar, lime juice, Carolina Reaper pepper mash, sugar, jalapeno pepper mash, and garlic, sea salt, onion powder.
Sounds like it's going to be sweet.
I mean, we could have some of that Reaper show through though.
Let's hope so.
I think that blueberry and jalapeno is a really, really good combination for type of pepper. But I like that they're gonna throw
more heat. It's smelling like blueberry. That's a good sign because it's a blueberry sauce. But not always, all the time do you get that.
Well, you have a blueberry.
I do. I have a black
sauce
and blueberry
that may or may not somehow make its way into an episode one day. I was just gonna say, don't go.
Right down to my
back of the throat. Back of the throat.
I can tell you.
There's that Reaper.
I'm thinking this is going down here.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably down here. Well, was I
That's
wrong?
Cool. So the consistency on this, I like how smooth it is. It is a little more. It's not.
That snuck up on me right away. Boom, got me. Definitely Reaper.
Mm-hmm. But
it's definitely gonna make my pizza kick.
Woo!
Love it. Thank you.
I know. I've been waiting for a punch of heat because we didn't have a super high heat level.
Well, that one caught me off guard, man. It was like boom.
I know. I think we both underestimated what we were gonna get there, and we both just went for it. And then I think it hit us at the same time.
I love it when I
tried to restrain. I know. I tried to restrain but yeah, it kicks you right in the back. And then it's lingering.
Yeah, I got it.
It has the full mouth. I'm getting some full mouth burn.
My lips. Back.
I think I tasted it more on this side because I feel it more over here. Or that.
What would you say? What category?
Hot.
Yeah, I'd say hot too.
Yeah. I like it though.
Me too.
I really like it. Yeah. It's not like the blueberry adds flavor to kind of counter it from just being spice.
Yeah. And it has a great aroma.
Yeah, it's kind of like blueberry, little hints of vinegar.
Extra sugar in there.
Yeah, because blueberry isn't as sugary tasting. And so when you're doing that Reaper, I think it's a good way to.
And then blueberry is hard to get the flavor going. I know some people have used coriander to try to get a little more blueberry flavor tasting in it. For some reason, that kind of resembles it. But I don't think they had coriander in there, so they went blueberry.
Yeah, it's great though. It's got blueberry right when you're tasting it, and then it just like
good stuff.
It is. That's so funny. My nose is kind of going. Yeah.
All right, let's move on.
I'm like, no, I gotta.
We're gonna go with Mythos Loki. What's in that, Chanda?
I'm trying to eat pizza crust so I can kind of douse the flame a little. I want to be able to taste this one.
This one's going to be refreshing. It's going to be.
You can cleanse your palate with a mild it down, but still enjoy it with the blueberry.
I'm good.
Okay. All right. So this is a very, very just simple, straightforward sauce. We've got distilled vinegar, jalapeno peppers, cider vinegar, salt, and garlic.
Yep. It's going to be zesty. It's going to be something that you can put on any egg dish, Mexican food. I can tell you right now. I like zesty vinegar sauces, and we'll see what happens here. Yep, that's what it is.
Ooh, I like it.
It's got some a little heat.
I would drown food with that. That's the kind of sauce where when I get that garlic and tang, I just want to like drench everything.
We're garlic people.
Yeah. Go to my house, see how fast we go through garlic.
It works.
Yeah. And like this is another example of one of those sauces that if I were to tell you my favorite styled sauce on paper, I would say texturally and heat level, this would not be the one I would go for. But when you're eating it, I'd drink it.
I love how sauce makers can make such a light, watery sauce. Not watery, but you know,
the consistency is more watery. But it doesn't taste
and the flavor.
Right, exactly.
Right
There's
there.
so much flavor in it.
Infinity does that too. They got a lot of sauces that are not thick and flow slow. They're like this.
So this one has a couple little like pepper flake chunks in it that you can see.
You can taste too.
Yeah, and it's so funny because you read the ingredients and it's not a lot going on, so you'd think how different can it be, but it really is.
Yep.
I would even use that as a salad dressing for like a garden or Italian style salad.
Yeah, you could or those what are those called where you got the cheese, meat.
And pasta. Oh, cracker? What?
Well, not cracker, like bread, little pieces of bread.
Okay.
But you can put that right on top of it and it soak into the bread.
Yeah.
And you get the little salami or cheese.
So try this. Put a little bit on your bite of pizza or, take a small bite of pizza, but douse it with that. And tell me it doesn't remind you of doing lamppost pizza's dinner salad when you eat the peppercini.
Yep.
Yeah, I like that a lot. And it is, I would say that would be fitting for like a mild, maybe medium.
Yeah, it could do either category.
Yeah,
I think. Yep.
Yeah. So good stuff. I like it. I like it a lot.
A lot.
I like it a lot. Thanks, guys.
Right, let's do it.
Okay. Now this would be the on paper sauce, almost for me. A little chunky for on paper, but I look at it and I see the burnt, kind of peppers, and that's where
it's got texture.
I love a good roasted pepper, and
it's definitely got some chunkiness to it. It's almost like a salsa.
Yeah. Which I would like to take a moment to clarify. I have this pet peeve, and I'm sorry if you've said it to me.
So do I.
But there is a difference between a salsa competition and a hot sauce competition. This is a hot sauce competition, and I'm not saying this is not. This is definitely a hot sauce. But when people say, "Oh, there's a salsa competition down the street," I'm like, "It's not salsa." So just on a tangent there.
Yeah, salsas typically also are things that you need to refrigerate and only last for a certain time frame. And so it'd be very difficult to have a salsa competition without having it kind of same day as made type.
That's true.
Yeah.
Okay, so this one we've got distilled vinegar, jalapeno peppers, tomatoes, sweet onion, green bell pepper, mojo criolla, which is water, salt, orange juice, lemon juice, garlic, onions, spices, sugar. Wow. Garlic, salt, lemon juice, spices. All right. It's a really cool looking label too. It looks very like traditional.
But it's a great little green sauce that you could put on
it's definitely
any
thicker sauce.
Tacos. I'm talking just, Mexican food. And it is kind of salsa-ish in the texture.
It has a little more savory in it than I expected.
Yeah. Well, I do want to try it on the pizza. It's a milder sauce, though.
I would actually swap it.
So would I.
It has good flavor though, and I like that they roasted the.
Did I line these up?
Yes, you did.
Oh my gosh, I was as wrong as can be almost.
A little chunkier than what I usually prefer, but I like it still. It's got a lot of flavor. You taste the jalapeno as more of like the pepper flavor more than you get the heat of it. All right.
Well done.
There you go. These are so different.
A great day.
All of them. Like your blueberry, and like verde.
Yeah.
Totally different. 100%. Yeah. Texturally, flavor, these are very, very different. Heat levels a little different. And these two, obviously, you can see where they moved apart down the scale on heat level. But this is barbecue, and that's hot sauce, and it's very clear.
So if you got a barbecue sauce, enter it in next year's competition.
Yes. I love, and just all sauces. I love tasting new sauces. And one that I maybe thought was good last year, I all of a sudden crave the next year.
I'm with you. And you see, at least in the top 10, a lot of different barbecue sauces popping into the top 10 more often than in the past. In a category that's been typically dominated by Rivera barbecue sauces, there's been a lot more injection from the community into the top 10, which is amazing because the market was cornered, but now Mr. Rivera,
they're coming for you.
Coming for you. So
here we go. We'll see.
Let's get that competition going.
Yeah.
Barbecue sauce. If you got a good barbecue sauce, get it into this next year's competition.
Yeah. So speaking of that, next year's competition, our entry opens up at January 1st. Go to oldboneymountain.org. You can check that out. Enter your sauce then. We would love to see you guys. There's still a couple countries, a couple states left that we would love to have in the competition.
Yeah, we'll have a list up. We have you can go look at it when you see the top hot sauce companies, small batch hot sauce companies of 2023. On that, there's a listing of all the states that have entered, all the countries that have entered, and the states that haven't entered. So if you're a state that hasn't entered, get in it. You'll be the first one. We'll highlight you.
Yeah. So, and then of course, keep an eye out on our website for all of the upcoming stuff. I said last week that we're going to have a few things coming out soon. We'll talk about that in a couple weeks, and everybody can participate, get involved, support Old Boney Mountain Foundation for Kids.
Like, share, and subscribe at the Hot Sauce Grotto.
Please do that.
Tasting notes and Venmo us. Give us a donation to the foundation.
Yeah, if you
based on how you liked the video or didn't like the video. Either way, we win if you give a donation. So if you liked it, give us a lot of money. If you didn't like it, don't give us as much money.
If you didn't like it, give us even more money, and then we can invest in better quality.
Yeah, we can actually get technicians.
We can get talent.
We could hire someone who could actually be entertaining or something. But we love you guys, and
thanks for watching.
I think that we'll just say thank you, and we'll talk to you next week on Tasting Notes. Bye-bye.